Hello guys and girls, welcome to another unboxing. No, it's not an unboxing video. Fucking dickhead. Hello guys and girls, this is my house tour, maybe? Is it a house tour? It's more of a room tour, but we've got a couple of bits to look at in other rooms, so I'm going to do the living room first, and then we're going to head upstairs. So this is basically my anniversary video. I just want to say thank you to all the subscribers, well over 700 now. Oh my god, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So as promised, this is going to be the room house tour thing. So we've not got a lot down here because I like to keep my thing in one room. So to start off with then, we have the Lego Millennium Falcon. That was bought for me, I think maybe about 6 years ago now, 5 or 6 years, and it's always had pride of place in the living room, along with the Y-wing on top of this shelf. Don't know if you can see that, but that's the Y-wing. And then we've got the X-wing on the bottom, and then we've got a few little bits and bobs. The Darth Vader is a limited edition Darth Vader. There's, what is he, 5,000? 5,250 specifically made of that model, and I've got number 1,256. So that is one of my prized possessions in this house, and that's been with me for over 10 years, and that's older than my son, and it's still in mint condition. I'm surprised the lightsaber has still stayed, because just the feel of it is so flimsy. And then on top of that, it's very Star Wars themed. We've got the Stormtrooper bookends. And that's basically it in the living room, really, for all the for the stuff. So this is my son's bedroom / my film studio / where everything goes. Right, so as you can see, we opted for the Fortnite themed bedroom because he's absolutely obsessed with Fortnite, along with everything else that he's currently obsessed with. So yeah, so when we bought this house, I said to him, what sort of bedroom do you want? And he said, it has to be Fortnite. And I was like, leave it to me. And this is what I came up with. So we've got half of it purple and half of it blue. The purple, obviously, if you've ever played Fortnite, that's the storm that's closing in. And then the blue area is the safe zone. So his bed is the safe zone. And then he's got his TVs, his consoles and everything. So he's happy enough. What we're going to do is we're going to start with this top shelf first. Starting at the back, we have the this actually was the special edition for Battlefield 1. It came with that model. The model lights up as well, so I might see if I can do a little cutaway and show you him lit up. And then obviously then we've got Geralt of Rivia, which is The Witcher 3. And then we've got a bit of a Fortnite thing at the back, and the Stormtrooper. Well, I say Stormtrooper, it's a Shock Trooper, actually, with the Pikachu hat on. And then, of course, we have the lovely display of DC busts. Superman, Flash, Batman, Green Lantern, and Cyborg. All of these, well, the Superman one actually started it off because I had the Superman in a Super Loot video, I believe. And did a little bit of research, and it turns out that you can actually buy these from the Works. But obviously the Works is having a closing down sale at the minute, and they've probably moved all their stock to B&M. And so they're currently retailing in B&M for $5. So I picked up the Flash, Batman, Green Lantern, and Cyborg, all for $5 each. So for 20 quid for 4 busts. And they're actually 3D puzzles. So it's not just a bust, it's actually a puzzle. Moving down, we have a small collection of bits and bobs. We've got the Transformers, we've got the Borderlands thing, and the bobblehead at the back. But my prized possession on this shelf has to be the Nickelodeon, the Invader Zim. Back in the early 2000s, I was absolutely obsessed with Roman Vasquez, which is the artist or the creator of Invader Zim. And Invader Zim is one of the funniest cartoons that I've ever seen in my life. So and my missus got me that for my birthday, I think, last year. But there we are. So that's Invader Zim. moving on to the next shelf, we have another collection of things. The top part of it, we're going to go with the Minico figures and the little Lord of the Rings stuff. There's a bit of Lego there at the back. And then, of course, we've got the Captain America shield, along with the 2 Minicos at the front. Moving down, I've just recently cleared this shelf off because I realised that I've just got a massive collection of crap. It was cool when I first pulled it out of the box, but after a while now, it's just crap. So I have actually decluttered the shelves a little bit. So what I've done is I've dedicated this little section to Alien and Predator, as you can tell with the 2 Predator things and the 2 Alien models. So moving on to the next shelf. Thirdly, we've got the Living Dead dolls, the Exorcist thing at the back, and then we've got the Austin Powers pop figure at the front, which is going to stay in its case. We have the Yoshi egg from Super Mario with a little light at the back. I've had a little bit of arrangement because a lot of you probably remember it was the PlayStation symbols at the back, but I've swapped it up a little bit. Then we've got a little treasure chest. We've got Ultron. He has to fit there because he doesn't fit onto the shelves where they're cut in half. So he has to stand there. He's away from his Marvel buddies. And then we also have the pop figure of Doom. Don't ask me which bad guy it is. I can't remember off the top of my head. Next, we've got my collection of Fallout Pip-Boys. I've got quite a few, to be fair. What's that? 4, 8, 12. I've got 12 altogether, and there are more around. There's a slightly bigger one on the next shelf below. But that's my dedicated Fallout Pip-Boy shelf. And then the next shelf down from that is my pop shelf. So we've got the 2... We've got the 2 Deadpools near the front there. We've got the Bob Ross Deadpool and the normal Deadpool. We've got the Despicable Me pop, which is a chase, so I've kept that in its box. And then as we go further back, they're the more unimpressive pop, so they go to the back. There's a couple of Marvel ones and stuff like that. So yeah, so this is generally a small collection of pops, but there we are. Next, we have. This is kind of a bit of a mishmash, but predominantly it's Marvel. So we've got the little figures. We've got the Doctor Strange and the Ant-Man, the Shazam, Cyclops. We've got Venom, and then just to mix it all in, we've got Beetlejuice at the front and a few bits at the back there as well. And then we've just got a few cups then on a drink shelf. I've just kept the ones that are the cool ones. The PlayStation was actually a Christmas present, so I thought I can't really get rid of that one because I don't want to upset anybody. So I kept. It's a really cool mug, to be fair, but there we are. And then we've got the 2 Transformers mugs then at the back as well. And then lastly on this side we have, like I said, we've got another Fallout character. He's too big to fit on the Fallout shelf, so he's sat down there with the little figure from Star Trek. Classic Donatello toy. And then we've got Cubone Skull and a few other bits and bobs that I don't know what to do with just yet. And, of course, a Fallout mug. And then in the middle here, this is my turntable. This is where all the magic happens. When the little characters go around on screen. I'm looking at the minute to do something in the background to make it all shiny and sparkly in the background, so it's not just a bland purple wall. Not that you can really see it in my transitions, because it's generally faded out into the background, or it's blurred, because I use a lot of depth of field focusing for when I do my turntable stuff. And then we've got a pinboard actually just behind the door. This started off as a collection of pin badges because we used to get Loot Crate, but we stopped getting Loot Crate, so therefore we stopped getting badges. So I kind of made it into a bit of an all sorts type of board. So we've got key rings and necklaces, pin badges from Days Gone. A couple of bits and bobs that me and my boy made, the Among Us characters and the Pokeballs and the Batman and the heart, and we got some hammer beads and we had a bit of an arts and crafts weekend. The Out of Time from Back to the Future, classic, a couple of Resident Evil stickers or badges or whatever you want to call them. And then moving down then we've gone to Batman, and oh my god, this is pretty much my prized possession. is the big Batman and the big Joker. Love them to bits. They're massive, massive addition to the collection. Such a good find. So when I'm filming my videos for you guys, this is my basic setup. Okay, so if I just do a little turn around here, no, you can't see it. I'll do a cutaway. So this is where I film when I'm doing videos for you guys. It's a very, very, very basic setup. I have a ring light and my camera sits on the tripod. I record everything to the laptop. There's my microphone, and that's basically it. Obviously, my backdrop, we've seen the backdrop to the videos. We've just gone through it. But it's honestly, it's one of the most basic setups, but the important thing is that it works for me. So starting at the top, we have the special edition, or Speed Force Edition, The Flash. It was a special San Diego Comic-Con in 2019. That's what it was specifically designed for. So we have that. And then we, of course, have the 3 DC bombshells, which is Black Canary, Mira, and then Harley Quinn. Moving down, we have a soft Batman plush. Now, I saw these in HMV, and I absolutely fell in love. And they do more than just that design. They do all sorts of designs, but I specifically picked that. Because everything's kind of black and grey when it comes to Batman, and I needed a bit of colour, so I got that one. And then we have the Star Wars. We're not onto Star Wars vehicles. We're doing the Batman vehicles. We have the 1989 Batman movie mobile, and then we go down onto the Mothman mobile, and then we've got the Batman and Robin vehicle. We have the Batman Adventures, the animated series, and then of course we've got the Arkham Knight Batman tank at the bottom there, and then that's surrounded by a couple of figures. We've got the little pint-sized heroes at the front. We've got the Daubs in the middle. We've got the Vinimates either side of that, and then we obviously have Martian Manhunter, Aquaman, and Wonder Woman, and then we have the little Joker coin as well. Right, so this is kind of my pop shelf, so for the DC pops. So we have the silver version of the Joker, and then we've got the little Scrooge Batman figure at the back, and the Harley Quinn figure at the front. Now, I believe this Harley Quinn figure is based on the animated film Batman Ninja, or Ninja Batman, one of the two. I thought it looked really cool, so I got it. And then we have the figure at the back, not Alfred. It's Commissioner Gordon and Batman with the light, and the light lights up. And then at the front, then we've got Batwoman, we've got Joker, Batgirl, and Catwoman, and my Batarang that I do the openings with. And then on the right hand side, we have just a 80-year Batman figure. It was like an anniversary figure. And then we've got the Cancer Awareness Harley Quinn. And then my absolute fave is right at the front. It's the Art Series Special Edition Batman. And this is number 3. Again, there's 4 versions of this. The blue and purple one, I think, looks amazing. But this is the only one that I could actually find so far. I know that they are out there. They're just a bit expensive at the minute. And then moving down, we've just got a random collection of different Batman figures, especially the black and white series, which is all the little ones in the middle there. We've got the Joker bobblehead. We've got another figure as above, but that's obviously Green Lantern. We've got the Doomsday figure, a small collection of Batarangs, and then we've got Batgirl taking a selfie on the left there. And then the bottom 2 shelves really is just my graphic novels, really. There's the first part of it is on the top shelf, and then at the very bottom is the second part of the series. And then on top of that, then we've got the encyclopedias, the Marvel Encyclopedia, Star Wars Encyclopedia, and the DC Encyclopedia. And then I did forget to mention the collection of coins and whatnot on those shelves as well. And then we have the Iron Man. I know it's got absolutely nothing to do with DC, but we've got the Iron Man gauntlet, and when you switch it on, it lights up and makes stupid noises, and it's great. So, but like I say, it is my boy's room. So, it's just a random collection of everything. He absolutely loves it because every time he comes to stay, he always walks in his room and he's like, right, what's new, what we had, boom, boom, boom. Oh, loves it. So, and that's the room tour, really. There are more things that I have in the house, but I've got quite a bit of Star Wars memorabilia up in the attic. But to be fair, it's such an absolute ball ache to get up there. Just for a 3-4 minute section on a video, I just thought, no. Plus, it's all in boxes, and I'd have to go through the boxes. But what I've got up there is I've got an entire collection of the Star Wars vehicles. There's about 60 in the collection, and every single one is still in its original packaging. On top of that, then there's books and all sorts that coincide with those models as well. I think that's about it upstairs. I think it's generally just Star Wars stuff upstairs, but there we go. So as always, thank you so very much for watching. Thank you so very much for subscribing, and I shall see you again soon. Ta-da!